I'm going to talk this evening very quickly about a topic called communities, and it's a very new and somewhat controversial subject matter, and it's not one that you see a lot of companies doing very well. Apple does it very well, but social media is something that has been used today by companies largely as an extension of existing functions like marketing, customer support, and so on. And that's fine, and companies should do that. Communities and being community-driven is quite different. And the idea behind this is that I believe, and many people do believe, that within any organization, the critical knowledge lies mostly outside of the organization. So if you look at any company as, a large company like Nokia that we saw here, to IBM, to Apple, to Microsoft, and you think about what is the critical knowledge that those companies need to succeed, 90% of it resides outside of the company. So harnessing external communities and making them effectively a part of your ecosystem as a company is the way you get all of this external knowledge into the company. I'm going to start with an example of a very important community for Apple. And here you see a number of Apple products, a laptop computer, iPods, iPhone, tablet, and they all have something in common. They're all thin. Well, Apple decided that thin is cool, and we want to be cool. So let's make all of our products thin. So you can buy anything you want from Apple, but it'll be thin. I was asked once, does Apple have the smartest engineers of making products thin? And I said no, and people were surprised. And I said, what Apple has is the smartest people inside of accessing the external knowledge to make things thin. But when change happens, there's a rapid amount of data coming in. You have to assimilate it very quickly. And this little organization that only has 10% of the knowledge of what it takes to make the business successful just can't assimilate a lot of data. You need to be helped by the communities. Comment about community members. This happens to be a data analysis on Flickr, and you can run data analytics on any network traffic. And you'll see that within a community of, say, 1,000, there probably are 20 or 30 that keep it going. And I just point this out to say that if you form communities and work with them, you need to know who these people are. They're the influencers and need to make sure they're on your side. If they're not, that community can really turn against you.
I guess with new social technologies, it's a lot easier to establish new kind of communities and join the communities than it was in previous years.
In fact, everybody that, we use the word social media, social technologies, Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube, goes on and on. To me, those are just tools. That's all they are. They're just technical tools for forming communities. They're not products in and of themselves. They're tools to create communities from. That's what they do socially, and this is what we can do from a business standpoint.
Thank you. Thanks for the great presentation. My name is Teemu Arina. A little question to you. Are companies becoming like clouds?
Actually, I'm going to steal that, because the idea of in fact, I like that analogy because it really is like that knowledge is out there in the cloud of communities. So thank you. I'll get the copyright note assigned later for you.